In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your sales funnel in MailerLite. So my name is Haley Dale and I am a sales funnel strategist. And so I wanted to create this tutorial for MailerLite because I think that it's a really great tool for setting up your sales funnel. In fact, when I have a client come to me in my agency and they are using something like MailChimp, this is where I usually recommend that they go because it's still very, very simple in terms of navigating the dashboard and the different features and setting up emails. But it also sets up those automations, right? And allows you to do if-then statements, which is it's very important for setting up these funnels. And it's also a tag-based system, meaning that people are assigned to tags, even though in MailerLite they call them groups. But I'm going to walk you through all that. So what we're going to cover in this video is I'm going to walk you through the dashboard. I'm going to walk you through how to set up groups, and these are referred to as tags in other systems like ConvertKit or ActiveCampaign. So just think of them like that. I'm going to show you how to set up a new form and show you a really cool feature that MailerLite has that not all of these tools have. I'm going to show you how to set up that automation, so how to set up your actual sales funnel, and then where to find your metrics and your analytics for that sales funnel. So stay tuned if you're using MailerLite and you want some guidance on setting up your sales funnel. So the first thing that happens is when you log into MailerLite, it's going to look like this, the dashboard. So this is a brand new fresh account. There are no new subscribers except for me. So it automatically puts you in there as a subscriber. But what's really cool is you're going to see this dashboard when you log in. So it's going to tell you your number of subscribers, how you're doing against your plan. So I'm in the free plan up to 1,000 subscribers. The subscriber growth. So you're going to be able to see that over time, how many active automations you have and how many forms. If you're also sending out campaigns, it also gives you some metrics on those campaigns, like what were the latest open numbers for your latest campaign, as well as overall, like per month, they roll it up into the number of opens and click-through rates, which is really convenient when you're doing your monthly metrics. So in terms of navigating your account, if you come up to campaigns, this is where you'll send out those one-off emails. If you are wanting to look at your subscribers or set up new groups, you'll do it here. If you're wanting to set up a form, you'll do it here. If you want to set up a landing or an Optin page, they have a really, really great builder, which you can access here. And then you can also access your automations here. That's where we're going to be building your funnel. So let's get started. The first thing that we have to do is we have to set up your groups. So these are called tags in other systems. So we're going to go over to subscribers, and then we're going to click on the groups here. So here we just have one group here, and this is like the default group that they set up when you set up your account. So you'll see that there. So here I have in this document, I have some naming conventions for different groups. And so for your funnel, you're going to want to have these set up. So the first one you're going to want to have set up is, I like to keep everything with the same start to the tag. So if it's a freebie, they're always going to be set up like this. So freebie, name of freebie. And then my offer will be the same thing. So offer, name of offer. Then I also have some funnel specific tags. So funnel, I put the offer name, the offer that this funnel leads to, and then I either put a dash current or a dash complete. So these are the ones that we're going to set up. So you'd actually put in the name of your freebie, put in the name of your offer, put in the name of your offer. But for this case, I'm just going to keep it just like this. So I'm going to set these up. So the first one I'm going to set up is this funnel, the name of freebie. So I'm just going to click on this orange button and I'm just going to pop it in there. Then I'm going to grab the next one and pop it in there. The next one, pop it in there. Then, the next one. So what this means is, so let me just explain these really quickly. So for this freebie, name of freebie, everyone who's in this group, that means that they have downloaded and signed up for the freebie. Anyone who has this offer, name of offer, means that they have paid and signed up for my paid offer. And then offer name complete means they have finished going through my funnel for that offer. And then offer name current for the funnel means that they're currently in there. So we're going to use these tags to navigate to make sure that people don't receive multiple emails multiple times. So this is kind of our organizational structure for the funnel. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to create a form for your freebie. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to create an embedded form here. You can also create a pop-up, but you don't need to create a pop-up here. You can wait afterwards to do that. I would start with just the embedded form first. So basically you just click on create embedded form. I'm going to name this the same thing. So whatever freebie you're making this form, I recommend keeping the same name that you have for the group as well. So we're just going to save that, and then it's going to open up and it's going to give us some template options, or actually it's going to come to the subscriber group. So we need to say what group we want it to go in, and we want it to go into that freebie group. Click next. Now we get some templates. Okay. So you can design this freebie, this form any way you want. So you can add in images, you can change it to this kind of card feature, and where you can put an image at the top. You can just keep it really simple like this. I like to do this card one and put an image at the top here. So say I was going to put in an image, and let me just go and grab one. All right, so I have an image here, so I'm just going to click on here to add the image. So click on the image right there, and then I'm just going to drag the image in here to upload it. You can also create folders if you have a lot of images. This can make it more organized, but then when you're ready to select it, just pop it there. So I'm putting in the image to my monthly content planning kit. So then I could save that, and then I want to change some of this text. So it might be, sign up for my free monthly content planning kit. Okay, and let's say I'm going to get rid of this bottom one, save, and it looks like there's extra space here, but there won't actually be extra space when we preview it. So click save, and then we're going to add in, I want to click on the form because I want to add in a name field as well. And then I'm going to just put my label there, and I'm going to put first name. Save changes. Oh, I also want to make that required. And then hit save, and then I can also change my button here, get instant access. Okay, and I can change the color of that button right here. So say I wanted to change it to OFBB9F. Save. I could also change the hover as well, so you can change the hover color. So I can change it maybe to there, and then I could change my font size. I can change my font here, so you can make a lot of different changes here. And then any of these, you can change the background if you want. You can change the layout. So play around with these until you're happy with the way that it looks. And then when you're ready, you can preview it, so you can see what it's actually going to look like. So you can see here that it doesn't have that extra space. So exit out of that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click over to settings. So you have some options here. You can put your privacy. You can put your confirmation. So if you're doing GDPR, you can put it there. Marketing permissions field. I don't really put any of that in there. I do a double opt-in, which I'll show you how to. The one thing I do set is the custom success page. So this is called setting your thank you page. And if you don't have your thank you page ready right away, you can come back and do this later. So I'm just going to put in my URL here, and then I'm going to click next. So that means when someone fills out the form, it's going to go to that URL. Then just waiting, and then we can set some other options here. So this is the code that I'll put in to my website. I have the HTML code, so you can put that in. We also want to change in our double opt-in. So you have an option for double opt-in at this overview, so you can either turn it off or on. If you're in Canada or the EU, you probably want to have that on. You don't necessarily need it for the US. However, I think that it's really good practice to make sure that people aren't putting in bad emails or just to get something, or that people actually want to be there. So here you can set your opt-in email, so you can go and customize this, change the color, tell them what they signed up for. So you can customize here. So please click the button to confirm that to receive your monthly content planning kit. And put an image there, so you can make this email as pretty as you want. So I'm going to just click next. Then you can also set your double opt-in thank you page, and you can put in a thank you page landing page here for the confirmation. Now, if you're using Facebook ads, you're going to want two versions of your thank you page. You're going to want one, if you're using double opt-in, you're going to want a thank you page and you're going to want a confirmation page, because you're not going to want your subscribers to go to the thank you page twice when they sign up and then when they confirm their email address. And this is because sometimes Facebook will count that as two leads, right? So we want to make sure that they're getting this. So once you put in your link here, you can just click save. And then that will be good to go. So the next thing that we're going to do is, now that we have this, we're going to set up your automation. But I want to just show you something really quickly. And this is a unique feature for MailerLite. And I believe you can create up to 5 on the free account, 5 pages. But if you want to upgrade that, so I would just use it for your main freebies here. But if you want to upgrade that, you can pay, I think it's $10 a month to upgrade it. So I'm going to keep the same name here. So freebie, name of freebie. I'm just going to show you this, how to create it. Then we're going to put what group it's going to go to. And now you have some options for some of their different templates. So they have more over this way. One of my favorites to use is actually this one here, and I get rid of most of it. So you can just select your template, and once you do, you can add things, you can remove things, you can really make this look any way you want. So I could remove that, I could remove that. So usually I just keep the center part. And I'll put an image of my freebie here. I'll put like my opt-in page text here, and then I'll also drag in so I can go to blocks here and you can add any of these. I'll also usually add in a form here. So let me just find it, sign up form. You can also do a button and a pop-up here instead. Oh, I didn't want the image, so I just want the simple form. Here we go. Oh, actually I want to have that right in there. There we go. And I can get rid of this top part. I can add a field, first name, required, put it above. So you can go and make this, you can go and change this as well. So if you'd prefer to do an opt-in page, you can do this instead. And then once you're ready, so say that I made this exactly the way I wanted it to be, what I would be able to do here is then it'll just give me some more options for making this live. I'll be able to customize what this page says. So you can, like I might say monthly content planning kit. And it has to be unique, so you might need to get a little creative. You can choose a favicon here, the SEO settings, so the page title, the page description, and then over on social share, you can actually set an image here. So this is where I would choose that 1200 by 628. And when people share this page on social media, this is the preview image that will come up. Also on analytics and code, you can put in your Google Analytics code. Go check out my Getting Started with Google Analytics on how to find this. You can put your Facebook pixel here. You can turn on click map, so on or off, and that just shows you where people are clicking on the page. So there's a lot that you can do with this. This is probably one of my favorite features of MailerLite, that they've included this, and then when you're ready, you can just save and continue. So go and put in those options. So now we're going to move on to actually setting up your automation. So now that a form has been set up, we can go and set it up. So what we're going to want to do is create our first workflow, and we are going to need to start with putting in the name. So in this case, I'm going to just put in funnel offer name. So just the front part of that, because I know that this is a funnel leading to this offer. Now we need to select a workflow trigger. So you could put when a subscriber completes a form, but say that you've created a form, a pop-up, an opt-in page through MailerLite. It's sometimes easier just to say when subscriber joins a group. So if you're going to have multiple entry points to that freebie, stick with when they join a group here. So you can go there, and then we're just going to choose our freebie, name a freebie. So when they join that freebie group, we want to add it. Next up, we can say repeat workflow for subscribers who rejoin the same group. I recommend keeping this on for freebies because sometimes people will sign up for something, they'll sign up for 6 months later, and we want to make sure that they actually receive it and you're not receiving a ton of support requests on getting them that freebie. So this means that they won't receive it more than once a day, and we're going to have some other controls in here to make sure that they're not receiving the sales emails multiple times. So we're just going to click save once we're ready here. And then the first thing that we're going to want to do is we are going to want to deliver your freebie. So we're going to want to set up an email. So it might be, here is your free gift. You'll want to put in your sender name, Haley at Daring CEO. I keep forgetting that this is for that. And then hello at Daring CEO. Then we're going to want to, I like to click this use Google Analytics to track it. And then you're just going to want to click on design email. So you can use their templates for emails here. You can create something from scratch. You can go to recent emails. And if you have any emails that you've already set up as a campaign or sent out as an automation, you'll be able to select them here. But we're just going to start with the drag and drop editor here. So since this is my free gift, I am going to want to just put my, you can make this look any way you want, but I just want to show you how easy it is to drag things in there. So let's go to image, and I'll put an image at the top of my freebie. Then I can also, set the link here for that image. Okay, then we can get rid of everything that comes in here, so we can add our own. What's nice is that after you set this up the way you want it, you'll just be able to use this template over and over again, so you won't need to set it up. So next we're just going to add in some text here, and I can click here and I can make this, I can change it. Okay, so here's where I would put in my, if you wanted to say hi first name, you just go hi, variable, and you can click name here, and then you can put in the rest of your text. There we go. And then say we wanted to put in, if you go to the blocks here, you'll be able to just go through here and find the different stuff you can put in. So say you can also search here. So say I wanted to put in a button here, then I can put, click on it, download the kit, put in a URL. I can also do the settings here. So you can change the padding, so make more space. You can change the button settings. You can make it full width. You can make it to the right, to the left, to the center. I like them full width. You can also change your color here. So let's say I wanted to make it that color. You can add, so there's lots of options that you can do here. And you can also then, when you're done, click save. And then if you wanted to just repeat this block, you could duplicate it, move that one up, and then we could just have our sign off here. Thanks, Haley. You can also edit this, so you unsubscribe. So you do need to have this on here legally. So you received this email because you signed up on our website or made a purchase from us. You can customize what that says. And then when your email is ready to go, you can preview it. I definitely recommend previewing it, testing all the links, making sure it looks the way you want it to look. So you can check it in the browser, you can check it on mobile, and then when you're happy with it, you can go out of there. You can also change your font here overall for the entire email. They have a lot of options here. Okay, so then once you're done, you're going to want to click Done Editing. Then your email is good to go. So then the next thing that you're going to want to do is I like to have a check here. So I'm going to check and see. So basically what I want to do is I want, like when they join this group, they're going to receive the freebie. Then what I want to do is I want to check and see, have they already gone through this funnel, or do they happen to currently be in it? Like, did they sign up for it a day in between? So that's where I'm going to put a condition here. And I'm going to make it any rule. So select one of the few conditions where any rule can match. So I'm going to go group membership, and I'm going to say, are they already in the funnel? So are they tagged with this current? Then another condition, are they already in, have they already completed it? So I'm going to choose my current and my complete tag that I set up for this funnel. Then I'm going to click save. Then if they have, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end it, like that can end the sequence there. And if they don't, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a delay. So it might be 1 day, because I don't want to send an email directly after I send this free gift email, but then I want to actually add that tag. So I'm going to add the current tag to basically tag them as being in this funnel. So that way, if they sign up tomorrow, it'll check and then it'll end it because they're already in it. So I'm going to go action, copy to group, not move to group. That moves them away from any of their other ones. So we're going to go here and we're going to click on current and then go save. Then what we want to do is send our nurture emails. So this is, nurture email number 1. I would put in the actual subject here. Keeps what you put. I like to put Google Analytics, design email. Now I'm just going to send, I'm going to click on automation. So recent emails, automations, and then I can select the email that I've already designed. So I'm not going to go through designing the emails multiple times, but I will show you how to set up the rest of this funnel. So once you're done, you change this, customize it, make it the way you want, and then go done editing. Then it's going to bring you back to the automation here. Then I'm just going to add, so it's basically just going to go delay. So this one might be 2 days, email. And this is for the nurture part of my sequence. So this is nurture email 2. And I would go use Google Analytics, design email, recent automations, select. Done editing. And I would just keep going for the nurture part of my emails. So these are the ones where I'm nurturing, I'm leading to other pieces of content, but I'm not selling in these emails, because before we sell, we want to actually have one more check. So let's say we would put in our condition here, we're ready to go to our sales emails, and we would go any rule here, and it would be group membership. And we want to check and see if they've already purchased the offer. And if they have, we're not going to send them sales emails for that same offer. Now, where MailerLite is a little bit different is now we want to add in our delay. I'll show you this. So maybe it's 1 day, and then we would add in our sales email. So let's just say sales email number 1, use Google Analytics, design email. Okay, so then we have our email. Now, because people might buy it in this meantime, we want to add our delay right after the sales email. So we want to go delay and say we were going to send this 2 days later, our next sales email. And then we want to actually add another condition here where we're going to see, have they purchased from that email? Did they purchase the offer? So we're going to basically put in this check every single time, like before we send a new sales email. Then if they haven't, then we can add our next email, and we'll go directly to our sales email number 2. Use Google Analytics, design email. Done editing. Okay, and then you just continue on, right, with the rest of your sales emails here. But then once we get, so group membership offer name, if they've already purchased it, we just need to add a couple of things here. So we need to go action, and we need to copy them to a group, and we want to copy them to the complete group. And then we also want to remove them from the current group. Okay, and then we would do this. So then we would do this down here as well. And I'm going to walk you through, we'll go through the whole sequence. So we're going to copy to group complete and remove action, remove from group current. And then at the end of our sequence, we would do the same thing. So once we're done all of our sales emails, we would also put it there as well. So remove from group current, copy to group complete. Okay, so I'm just going to walk you through what the sequence does. So basically, when the subscriber, so when they sign up and they join the group, regardless of what form, they need to be added to the freebie, name of freebie tag group. Then they're going to receive their welcome email, and then we're going to check and see, have they already gone through the funnel? So are they currently in it, or have they completed it? So we're checking and seeing if they're in either one of these groups. And if they are, it's just going to do nothing. It's going to end the sequence for them. But if they're not, then we're going to wait one day, and then we're going to add them to the group current. So we're going to basically mark them as currently in the funnel. So if they sign up again tomorrow, it's not going to send them any of these emails. So they won't be receiving these emails twice. Then we're going to send our first nurture email, have a delay, nurture email, delay, nurture email, delay, nurture email for as many nurture emails as you have. And then once we're ready to get into the sales emails portion of things, we're going to have a check here. So how are they in the offer, name of offer group, meaning that they've purchased the offer and we don't need to sell it to them again. And if they are, we are going to add them to the complete group, remove them from the current group, and end the sequence. Then if they don't have it, then we're going to wait one day. We're going to send them the sales email. Then we're going to put in our delay for like the number of days we want in between, or number of days or hours we want in between of when we send the next email. And then we're going to check and see whether they're in that group again. If they are, we're going, like if they purchase from this email, then they'll be taken out here. So then you would have that they are added to the complete group, removed from the current group, or if they don't have this offer tag, they're going to get the next sales email. Then you're going to go, after each one. So you're going to go sales email, delay, check and see if they've purchased. Sales email, delay, check and see if they've signed up for it. And then at the end, you're going to put in these remove and add tags too. So you're going to have remove from group funnel current, basically removing them from the current group after they finished, and copy them to the complete group. So making sure that they're tagged as having completed this funnel so they won't get it a second time. So when you're done, click save. And then what you want to do, your final step here, is just to mark this as on. All right, so let's go through where you would find some analytics for this automation. So MailerLite makes it very simple. So basically you would just come to your automations and you would click on the click on the funnel name here. And here you're going to be able to see the number of completed subscribers, number of subscribers who are currently in the workflow, the average open and click rate for all of the emails. It also shows you the month breakdown. But here you can actually see for the individual emails as well. So the open and click rate, and when you hover over it, it gives you the exact numbers. You can click on view report to view even more info about that. So it'll tell you what the links are. So it has all the links that are in your email. It has the unique clicks, the total clicks. We also have the, you can also, view where people are reading it, top email, people engaging with it. You can view the email if you want to look at a copy of it. You can look at the link activity, so what clicks, opens by location, and then you can also look at the sent emails as well. So this will tell you everyone who this has been sent to, and you can select them all and add them to another group if you need to, send them a special email. So this is how to set up your sales funnel in MailerLite. Let me know if you have any questions by popping them below this video.